Juste arriver à soulever le patin de la glace.
I should have read the instruction. Ah! Hello everyone. It's been 2 months already since I last posted. I don't have any excuses. Even if I did have some, I wouldn't share them. Anywho, today I have a new piece to present to you. I'm going to make a whole lot of pins this year. I gave myself the chance to earn 10k only using my hobbies, which is mostly out of making clothes. Am I confident about it? Today, no. This past month, neither. But I have accepted that this is a process. The person talking today will be taken over by someone else. Someone who yearns for money and luxury mostly, which is what this pen is about. I titled it, It's Not Me Anymore. So as you can see, I was on my way to the store. I bought material and found this cool iPod Nano commercial looking hoodie, which I adore, but too bad it doesn't fit me. I also got a hairdryer and some ice skates. Those will come and play a little later. The road to 10k may start now. I spent $59 on this. Let's get right into it. Oh, just to be clear, I can raise these funds through any creative projects. Whether it's through sales or YouTube checks, it all counts. I feel like only getting there with clothes sales sounds a bit too scary. Like, I might as well go work in a factory at this point. I ain't throwing shades either, it's just like, you know. Wait a minute. This guy had severe dry skin because of the cold. He had to batter his hand with Vaseline and put socks on it and sleep with them every night. Yup, that's my life. Back to the main subject. I really like putting an actual emotion behind the pens, and you can't just fake it. So the quantity will for sure not be as much. I've been debating on making pieces from scratch, like actually make the jeans with patterns and all, especially after that one Rick Owen video. Man, play the clip.
Learn how to make clothes. Learn how to make clothes, learn how to make clothes. Don't do sketches and collages, because that's bullshit. I mean, anybody can do that. You have to learn how to make clothes.
I really wanted to give up on clothing after seeing that clip, because essentially it meant that whatever I worked on before didn't matter, because I wasn't doing any pattern work, and the freaking method I was trying to do for my back pocket didn't work, and it was just like So I took a break. At that point, I knew I set myself up to go to sleep, but I was smart enough to put another sewing video. This way it would inspire me, and it did just that. So thank you, Chris and Shay. To add on to the small boost they gave me, I decided to spice things up and try a sewing machine that I had for like a year, but just simply never tried it. And here's how it went. Never tried it, ever. Whoa, buddy, relax, bud. Hell nah, boy. I mean, it does the job, of course, but dude, what? It's just way too fast. I had to switch back to my beloved brother sewing machine. I'm pinning all my pieces down together just to get a full picture on it, and it looked like this. Now that I was content with the result, I started ironing every piece to get a clean finish on the edges, checked if they all fit on the pen still, and I called it a night. The next morning, I finally received the desk I ordered so I could start sewing in my bedroom instead of the living room. Wait, do you guys hear this? Yup. You know what that means. We're going ice skating. Send help. Send help, oh my god. It's January 8th. By the time winter is done, I know how to do it. Okay. Look. I can't concentrate. My god. Eventually, I'll be able to do it. But for now, no practice. It's okay. I feel like asking someone though to just give me tips. Just gonna tell me to bend my knees. Like, nigga, I know. What about working on confidence for real? Ah. Let's try the other move again. Oh shit, that's my left leg. Oh, j'essaie d'apprendre la même chose.
Pardon?
Ah, j'essaie d'apprendre la même chose en ce moment. J'ai la misère.
C'est juste d'arriver à soulever mais pas tendre la glace.
De côté, je suis vraiment pas capable. Comme ça, là, je suis pas
Ouais,
capable.
ça a l'air pas mal quand ils le font les autres.
Ouais, c'est
Ça a
cool.
l'air super facile.
Pas du tout, par contre. Wait, why am I doing interactions? That was refreshing, but I don't feel like talking anymore, so if you have the attention span of a 5-year-old, skip to this timestamp. Or else listen to me sing. I'll be good. Yeah. I'll be good. Now that the front was all done, it was time to start working on the back pocket. I want to talk about why I make more story-based designs, where you have to look at both of the front and the back to get the full picture. I naturally want to tell a story in each piece I make, because I'm used to writing music, and with that medium, I'm always very explicit. It always feels like I'm getting something off my chest. Therefore, I want to do the same thing in my clothing. I don't want to hide what I want to say under so many layers, because at the end of the day, I want to be heard. It's also something I feel is lacking in fashion, where a full story is told on a singular piece instead of a collection. Thus makes it less intimate in my opinion. In this piece, I'm venting about letting other parts of myself I ignore guide me. I recently realized that I do have anger, but it shows up in other ways that I did not know were forms of anger. I usually manage to contain it and find multiple ways to leave it behind, but they're never so far when I check my rearview mirror. Although I see being angry as bad or useless as an emotion to feel, I always say that having balance in everything you endorse will be the better outcome. While this ride may get darker, I can see it holding the light for me. I understand now, and I'm always working on getting a better grip on why I feel some type of way. I understand the joy in my heart whenever I get to say no. I understand why I could always forgive so easily, but also proceed to slowly become stranger with that said person. It was anger I didn't want to show all along. Anger I would later deal with when the situation was done long ago but felt like justice wasn't served. I never needed revenge. I always assumed natural causes would take care of it. Wakey wakey, it's time to go back to work. It was time to finish up on the back pocket. I freehanded the eyeballs. That's honestly my favorite part because it's more fun to sew this way compared to like just straight lines and fighting with fabric. That's the worst part for me. There's a clip I had to speed it up like 4 times just to show you how bad it gets. Just fighting for a small corner of the face, just trying to make it look right. But that's besides the point. I was inspired to do this video because of a random guy when I was at work. He saw my pants and he was like, yo, where did you get that? And I was like, oh, I made it, probably gonna sell it. But I was kind of lying. But hey, so we exchanged socials and stuff. And honestly, that inspired me just to keep making stuff and actually post them because people actually enjoy them. It's not that I'm lacking confidence either. I honestly just love my pieces so much so I don't want to show them around and how to sell them. But when the rent money is due, it just has to happen. I gotta let go. So this is what we are working on this year. And hopefully with this video I start creating more mutuals that are into what I'm doing, but it's also difficult for me because most of the time when I meet someone that's into what I do, more than often they're way more into it than I am. Like, if we speak about clothing and such, like they're going to talk about season 22 fall, and honestly I do not know what the fuck you are talking about. Like it's fine. I don't go that far into clothing. Like I don't know, it's not that I don't like it that much, I just do not care that much about it. When it comes to like hobbies and stuff like this, I know more on how to do than how they did. Wait, that doesn't make sense. It's like, a good example would be me and movies. Like I watch a couple movies and stuff, but as soon as you start talking about actors, I do not know who they are. Sorry for interrupting while we're having this meaningful conversation, but this guy right here is losing his mind right now.
Oh, you bitch! Suspend Nigero!
So back to what I was saying. As soon as you start talking about actors, I do not know who they are. For the life of me, I could not name them. If it's not something like Kevin Hart, Eddie Murphy, Jennifer Aniston, dude, that's all I know. I don't really learn that, I guess, even though I like their performance and such. If I see their face on the cover, I'm gonna watch it. But that's about it. That's as far as it goes. And because of that, it's kind of a problem for me because I can't find like my own actual community where I can just ramble about one thing and not feel like I don't know enough about it. But hopefully I manage to find people that are like me that just know but don't know that much, you know? It's not like I don't want to get informed or nothing. It's just as soon as I pass that barrier of info, I stop caring. Like to me, it doesn't matter at that point. We're approaching the end of the video and I want to thank you guys for making it here if you did. And I would greatly appreciate you guys' feedback on that video because I know it's a mix of a lot of subject altogether. Let me know if it's like too confusing or not. I just thought it would be fun to get everything in one video instead of like just one subject. Although everything correlates in this video because this is what this pants is about. Also make sure to follow my Instagram. I'll start posting every piece I make on there. I will leave you to enjoy this last segment on your own. I hope you enjoy. Now like always, make sure to take off your gloves while you hit the like and subscribe button. This way we keep in touch. Thank you.
I should have read the instruction.
every single game on purpose to drop to diamond 1?